Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to work on 100 chart puzzles. And what you'll need to do is to take the question marks that are in blue and you'll need to replace them with a number. I've shown you the number chart right here on this left-hand side, but I actually have this attached in your assignment. So you'll be able to go back and look at it if you need to. And that's exactly what it's there to do, is to help you. So please do use it if you would like. Now, the job in filling out number chart puzzles is to imagine that the people who designed this lesson pulled a little chunk of the number chart out, and then they put question marks in place of the numbers so that you can figure out those numbers, like I told you. So when you look at this number chart, remember that when the lines go up and down, when we're moving up and down in a vertical way on the number chart, we're increasing or we're decreasing by 10. That means we're getting bigger or smaller by 10. And when you count by tens, only the tens number will change. So in the number 75, the tens place is where the number 7 is. That means that that number is the only number we're going to change when we fill in the 10 less box, and that's the only number we're going to change when we put the number in the 10 more box. Now, when you're moving from left to right on the number grid, you're going on the sideways or horizontally, then that means that the number in the ones place will change because we're counting up or back. We're increasing or decreasing by ones. So the number gets bigger or smaller by ones. The ones place in this number is where the 5 is. So only the 5 will change when I put one less in, and only the 5 will change when I put one more in. So watch what I do for this one, so that will hopefully help you to do the rest. The number is 75. I'm going to find number 75 on my number chart, and I've spotted it right here. When I want to know what 10 less is, I can count back 10, or I can just hop up 10, and the number is 65. So I need to click on the question mark and type in 65 for 65. Now I'm going to go back to the 75 on my chart, and I want to go fill in the bottom box, and that says 10 more. So I'm going to hop down 10, and I see that I'm on 85. So I'm going to come over here to the question mark, and I'm typing in 85. Now let's go back to the 75 again, and let's do one less. If you're counting down, you know that one less than 75 is 74. But let's double check. Come over to 75, and I hop back one, and there it is, 74. Okay, so we're at 75 again, and we need to figure out what one more is. So 74, 75, you guessed it, 76. But in math, it's always a good job to double check your answers. So I'm coming over to 75, and I count one up, and it's 76. That's how you're going to do all of these. Remember, there are several, and the goal is not to frustrate yourself. The goal is not to try and do them all in one setting. You may want to do a few, take a break, come back and do a few more, maybe take another break. And when you're finished, you'll turn in your assignment. But all this practice will help you to understand what you're doing and really get a good idea of numbers. So do a great job, and always reach out to your teacher if you have questions.